Hi everyone, I'm Major. In this video, we will look at ArchiWood and creating hardware. The hardware is the whole process of building ArchiWood. A very important part. Its usage is also very simple. Basically, it's one-click creation. Okay, let's open SketchUp using the order model we talked about earlier. This wardrobe model as an example and explain it to you. Now, we have already combined the cabinet. And then we just click on the ArchiWood shortcut. Create hardware on the toolbar and click it. In this case, it will automatically add the hardware. Then, in this place, we can clearly see the hardware. To give you a more intuitive effect, we can turn on the X perspective display. After opening, we can see the hardware connections here. And the 3-in-1 connection. Okay, we can select the cabinet. Click this icon to delete the hardware. Okay, it's deleted. After deleting, we can click this icon again. In this way, we can see very intuitively the creation of hardware. So we can see that ArchiWood and Nest creating hardware is very simple. After the operation, we should remember to save the model. Press Ctrl and S to save. So we're learning how to build ArchiWood, especially for beginners. When we want to modify the model or do some other operations, it is recommended to delete the hardware first, after the operation, and then create the hardware again. Okay, let's go back to SketchUp again. Still in the current model. Then we can build our nests by ArchiWood. Audit tool. To check its dimensions, click this option. In this way, it will show the dimensions. We can see that its size is 1920 millimeters. Now I want to add 50 to each cabinet door. That is to say, I want to adjust the overall size of the cabinet. So, how do we do it? At this time, we must remember. Delete the hardware first. Before operating, this is also something beginners often forget. That is, we edit without deleting the hardware, which will cause some problems. So, we must remember to delete the hardware. After deleting it, and then edit it. Okay, we need to adjust its overall size. We can use the function of stretching cabinet for ArchiWood. Click this icon. Then we can see on the cabinet, an interface will appear. We can right-click the pop-up context menu to switch the direction of the interface. Okay, we can put the mouse cursor at this position. After clicking, a panel will pop up. We can enter the stretching size here. For example, we enter 200 and press enter, or click OK. In this way, it will increase by 200. So, in which direction does it increase? We can see here, there are a red arrow and an orange arrow. It will increase in the direction of the orange arrow. Okay, let's do it again. Our mouse cursor is here. Of course, you may ask, can the direction of the red arrow and orange arrow can be switched? Yes, it can. We can switch by pressing the direction keys on the keyboard. Okay, we press the left or right arrow key. To switch the arrows, we switch to the direction we want to change the size. For example, now we switch to the left and click, and enter 200, and press enter, then it will increase the size to the left. Okay, let's undo the operation with Ctrl Z. If we want to increase the size of each cabinet door, increase by 50. How to do it? The same way, we press the spacebar to end the operation. For this operation, it is recommended to open X-ray to operate, so that you can see the inside, to prevent some wrong operations. Okay, let's click to select the cabinet first. Then click the icon to stretch the cabinet. Place the mouse cursor here. And then press and hold the Shift key on the keyboard. Hold down the Shift key. Then click and move the mouse. Move to the cabinet door. Click OK. Move the mouse again. Move to the cabinet door. Click OK. Move to the last cabinet door. Then we need to release the Shift key. After releasing the Shift key, click like this. A parameter setting panel will pop up. Set each cabinet door to 50. If we increase it by 50, you don't need to enter 50, but enter 200. Why? Because 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 equals 200. So, what we enter here is actually the overall distance. Okay, let's click OK. OK, in this case, we can see that each cabinet door has increased by 50. After we finish editing the operation, we can create the hardware again. OK, the hardware is created. Has been created. If we need to edit it again, we need to delete the hardware first, and then edit it. OK, we click delete hardware again. After deleting it, 然后 we can perform some chamfering operations on it. We can click the chamfer icon, and click it. We can set the size of the chamfer. Then click cut. In this way, it will perform a chamfering operation. This is a chamfer on the right side. So, we need to select the right position. If we want to cut on the left side, we should select the left position. Set the size of the chamfer. Of course, we can set the parameters below. We can set them. Then click cut. In this way, the left side will be cut. After cutting, after we adjust and edit it, we can create the hardware again. After creating it, we can see that the hardware is all marked. Right? Okay, this is what we call an editing and modification operation. Of course, I'm just doing a demonstration here. It doesn't mean that my final cabinet will be cut. The final cabinet is still the model we saved earlier. I'll directly open a new SketchUp, and directly open my project order model. It still looks like this. Okay, that's all for this video. We'll stop here. Thank you, all.